Sometimes life just hits you hard. You wake up and the world feels heavy. Your dreams feel distant. And you start thinking, maybe I'm not meant to make it. But this isn't the end of your story. This is the part where you build the strength that the next chapter will need. Even nature doesn't grow without pain. The seed must be buried in dirt, crushed by soil, and break apart before it grows. But once it does, it reaches for the sky. You're not buried, you're planted. Think about that for a moment. Every challenge, every ounce of pressure pushing down on you isn't there to crush you. It's the soil, the very foundation from which you will draw your strength. It's the darkness that forces you to reach for the light. This period of struggle, this feeling of being unseen, is your incubation. It's where the most critical work is happening, deep beneath the surface, hidden from the world. Consider the bamboo tree. It's a perfect metaphor for the journey you're on. For 5 long years, the farmer waters nothing but dirt. Can you imagine the faith that takes to tend to an empty patch of ground day after day with no visible sign of progress? People laugh. They call it a fool's errand. They say it's a waste of time. The farmer faces doubt not just from others but surely from within, yet he persists. And then in the 5th year, something miraculous happens. The bamboo shoots up, growing an astonishing 90 feet in just a few weeks. Was it sudden? No. All that time it wasn't dormant. It was growing roots. An intricate, powerful network, spreading deep and wide, preparing itself to support the incredible growth that was to come. And that's what you're doing right now. You are growing roots. Every failure, every rejection, every sleepless night, they are not signs of defeat. They are the tough, fibrous roots you are weaving underground. Each setback is a lesson learned, a weakness fortified, a new layer of resilience added to your foundation. They're signs that you're getting stronger, preparing for the moment you will finally break through the surface. History is filled with stories of people who grew incredible roots in the dark. Look at J.K. Rowling, rejected 12 times before her book was accepted. Imagine the sting of each no. The temptation to believe that her story wasn't worth telling. But she held on. She believed in the world she had built, even when no one else did. Now she's one of the most successful authors in history. Why? Because she didn't give up. Her rejections weren't endings. They were just part of the root-growing process. Think of Walt Disney, who was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination, or Michael Jordan, cut from his high school basketball team. Their stories are not defined by their failures, but by their refusal to let failure define them. They understood, consciously or not, that the struggle was part of the process. Pressure creates diamonds. The immense weight and heat transform simple carbon into something brilliant and unbreakable. Fire forges steel. It's the intense, unbearable heat that burns away impurities and makes the metal strong enough to build skyscrapers. Storms shape the strongest trees. The relentless wind forces them to grow deeper roots and more flexible branches, making them unshakable. If you're struggling right now, good. That means you're in the process of transformation. That means you're growing. You are under pressure. You are in the fire. You are weathering the storm. And you are becoming something extraordinary because of it. So, don't rush your journey. In our world of instant gratification, it's easy to feel like you're falling behind. But nature operates on its own timeline, and so do you. Even the sun, the most powerful force in our solar system, takes its time to rise each morning, painting the sky with patient, deliberate strokes. Even the most ferocious storms take time to gather their strength, and they also take time to pass, leaving behind a world washed clean. You are not behind, you are exactly where you need to be. Every delay, every detour, is part of a curriculum designed specifically for you, teaching you the lessons that success will demand later. You're learning patience, you're learning humility, you're learning what it truly means to want something and to work for it when there's no guarantee of a reward. So rest if you must, but don't you dare quit. The people who truly make it in life aren't always the smartest, the most talented, or the luckiest. They are the most stubborn. They are the ones with grit. They fall down 7 times and get up 8. They fail, learn, and try again, and again, and again. They cry in private, wipe their tears, and show up the next day, still fighting. That is strength. Not the absence of fear or doubt, but the courage to act in spite of it. That is purpose. The unwavering belief that what you're doing matters, even when the world tells you it doesn't. When no one sees your effort, when your hard work feels invisible, remember the roots. They grow silently, tirelessly underground. They are the unseen foundation of all visible success. And one day the world will see what you've been building all along. They'll marvel at your growth. They'll call it overnight success, a lucky break. But you'll know. You'll know it took every ounce of your being. You'll know the price you paid in the dark. So don't let the darkness convince you that the light will never come. The night is not a permanent state. It's a passage. Even the night itself knows its purpose is to give way to the dawn. The sun always rises again, always. Keep watering your dream, even if the ground looks barren. Keep believing in your vision, even when you're the only one who can see it. Because one day, you'll look back and realize that everything that was breaking you was actually building you. Every tear watered the roots. Every crack in your heart let more light in. You are not done yet, not even close. Your story is still being written and the best chapters are yet to come. This period of struggle is not your final destination, it's your training ground. You are not buried, you are planted. And soon, very soon, you will rise higher than you ever thought possible. This is IntellectAxis, reminding you, even nature struggles before it grows. But you will rise. Thank you for watching. If this message resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content to help you on your journey. Remember to keep going. Your time is coming.